In this video, we will be estimating the CD4 T-cell count of Konno Yuuki, one of the central characters of the Mother's Rosario arc in SAO. Now you may be wondering how it is possible to calculate the average blood titer levels of a specific lymphocyte population within a fictional anime character's body, but as it turns out, the series provides enough context clues for us to unravel this mystery. In SAO, Yuuki is the founder and leader of the Sleeping Knights, a group of terminally ill patients in hospice care that pass their time playing games in virtual reality. She meets and befriends Kirito during his time playing Alfheim Online. Despite her terminal illness, Yuuki believed in living her life to the fullest, to the very last moment. Yuuki has a diagnosis of acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, a debilitating chronic illness caused by HIV. We can see here in this diagram of the HIV life cycle that the virus preferentially affects CD4 T cells, which are also known as helper T cells. Because helper T cells play a crucial role in coordinating the immune response to extracellular pathogens, people with advanced HIV/AIDS are susceptible to a wide range of opportunistic infections. As it turns out, the progression of AIDS can be broken up into multiple stages, depending on how many T cells are left in the body. Depending on which stage of the illness the patient is inflicted with, they will experience infections with different kinds of organisms. Thus, if we can figure out what secondary infections Yuuki has experienced, we can figure out how advanced her disease was, and in turn, create an estimate of a range of values for her T cell count. Unfortunately, the anime itself doesn't really have this information. But wait, we're not done yet. Thankfully, SAO's wiki has us covered. By reading Yuki's wiki entry, we find out that she has two specific AIDS-related infections: pneumocystis pneumonia, diagnosed in 2022, and esophageal candidiasis, diagnosed in 2023. We now have all the information we need, since scientists have already figured out the organisms associated with each stage of AIDS based on decades of laborious scientific research. By referring to this table of AIDS-related opportunistic infections, we can infer that Yuuki had a CD4 T cell count of less than 200 in 2022 and less than 100 in 2023. In conclusion, at the time of the Mother's Rosario arc, Yuuki had relatively advanced AIDS, with less than 100 helper T cells per cubic millimeter in her blood. Despite all this, she was an incredible warrior and was still able to kick Kirito's ass in combat. Rest in peace.